Goodbye. Hey,
Gervonta "Tank" Davis appeared unstoppable for years. Tank had it all: the star power, the confidence, the knockout power. But now his career is collapsing in front of our eyes, and it all stems from one choice. The instant he broke up with Calvin Ford, everything changed. People initially believed it to be just another corporate decision. You do realize that fighters constantly switch trainers? However, the effects of that choice are now becoming fully apparent. Tank has a new squad, a new coach, and new people around him, but he lacks leadership, discipline, and accountability. Tank is on a downward spiral without Calvin Ford, and his career may already be over if he doesn't take a serious action soon.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
To be honest, Tank saw Calvin Ford as more than just a trainer. Rather, he was like a second parent. A young, careless boy from Baltimore was transformed into one of boxing's most feared punchers by this man. Building Tank from the ground up, he instilled discipline, held him accountable, and ensured that he never lost sight of what was really important. Tank is a superstar to his new team, which is the issue. But to Calvin Ford, Tank was still the little boy in the gym who was yearning. For success, Tank's ego is enormous.
What do you make of Gervonta in all this picture? Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that gonna happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? Yeah, do you think he does?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. What happened? We're gonna go over again. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What were your thoughts on him saying that he's gonna retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. Yeah. You know, like how we are right now, we're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights, and even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to that.
He is being treated like a celebrity rather than a boxer by these new trainers and camp members who aren't checking him. During camp, Tank is smoking.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten up.
His crew is allowing him to get away with it, and he will face Lamont Roach in a battle. Would Calvin Ford have ever accepted that, in your opinion? Not at all.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers know. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think the shit
Tank's mindset is also changing. He is no longer the same famished, well-behaved combatant that he was. Tank is discussing retirement for the first time in his career.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
He made it clear that he was done after 2025. That means he has one more year in the sport before he retires. Tank has never discussed retirement before, so the timing is absurd. Never. This all started after he split from Ford. Perhaps we wouldn't be discussing Tank's career collapsing in front of our eyes if he had simply remained with Calvin and had someone holding him accountable.
Are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed?
We made this shit trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to swap today. Okay.
Let's talk about Lamont Roach.
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes to it. All right, guys.
Grab the front right here. Get the front press there.
Easy work, Tank.
Come on, man. Stand here, please.
Right here.
Show them your face.
Back to the camera in the back. Go in the back line.
Now let's discuss Lamont Roach. This is the next opponent Tank will face, but let's face it, nobody is looking forward to this encounter. Why? First of all, Lamont Roach lacks Tank's star power because no one truly knows him. Second, because, guess what, they have already engaged in several amateur fights. Tank consistently outperformed him.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
There's no point in this fight. Tank should be going after more well-known names, but this is just another simple victory. It's predictable.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Yes, Roach is a capable combatant. Let's not act as though he is on Tank's level, even though he is technically proficient, resilient, and has good foundational knowledge.
Lamont Roach, but when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. But was it Unquail didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
Unless Tank shows up utterly out of shape smoking a joint in between rounds, this fight is already settled because Tank is one of the biggest knockout artists in the sport, and Roach has no power to stop Tank from him. Since Tank's career is already coming to an end, the true problem here is why he is wasting his time. Why not make a spectacular exit if he is sincere about retiring soon? Why not take on the most well-known opponents?
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a harder puncher.
And. Ooh.